I legit am gonna get into tutoring in my free time. Because people that are interested, they hear I have a degree and they're like, fuck yeah, bro. That's fucking awesome. If I could do peer support and tutoring, my life would be complete. It's the immense satisfaction I get. What's that one viewer? It's your boy, Riverview. Yeah. Walking up to the old Save On. What superstores do you guys have in America? One viewer. I assume this guy's American. Because there's no other viewers besides my boys. I can't see fucking viewers. Who the fuck is it? Oh. Think I might have a cheeky energy drink. It's actually kind of a poor idea, but whatever. Let's get physical. God, these buildings are fucking something else. I love the people showing interest in physics, but it's like, when did you check it? God damn, bro. Not physic. Not physics. You gotta spell it right. Fine, so, do you want to learn about physics? Yeah, I know, because it is an actual word used in nature. It's actually a misspelling. So this guy came up to me, or he beckoned me over, and I was like, "What's up, Richard?" He was like, "Yo, I want to learn physics," and I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, bro." It's like these nuts we got. So I'm like, dude, that's awesome. So we're gonna go put up the hood. There it is. The hood is up. Hood rich. So I'm gonna teach him physics. I'm gonna get him a basic understanding of. I need to like formulate like a curriculum and shit like that. And it won't be mathematical based. It'll be concept based, teaching you how to apply physics without knowing the math, which is just the concepts. So, for instance, the ideal gas law is an idealized situation of gases. The atmosphere is roughly an ideal gas, which basically means you can use an equation to solve it. So it goes pressure times volume equals N number of particles times Kb times T temperature. Or Kb is it's a constant. Basically, what that means, if you increase the pressure or you increase the volume, like show you how to like read an equation. Maybe that's useful. I could challenge the LTE, but those these kind of shit. We're going up the hill. Dude, I got 5 bars, bro. Nah, but legit. Oh my god, my stomach. So when you squeeze ice, there's a pressure dependence. It's not bad. It's basically, I can't remember the exact formula, but when you squeeze ice, uh, in your hand, if you either lay ice flat, then it doesn't melt that much. Then from the heat of your hand, it melts. When you squeeze it, you could see it just disintegrates. Sublimates. No, it doesn't sublimate. It melts. That's it. Because there's a pressure dependence to temperature. Because temperature basically is pressure. Pressure is the force over the area. So if you have a flat surface, you hit it with a hammer, it's going to be the hammerhead. So the area is the hammerhead, and then you hit it, and the force applied is the newtons, which is mass times acceleration. So the mass and the area are constants. The only thing that changes is the force applied, the acceleration. Oh, fuck, it's hot. So, if you want to like melt something, you just gotta either heat it up or put pressure on it, or increase the volume. But the volume is very substantially low, insubstantial rather. Oh, the boys are here. So, in terms of like quantum mechanics, shit's fucked. Turning around general relativity is a cool system of thinking, and it is incompatible with quantum mechanics. Quantum Schrodinger's cat is a statement about superposition of states. And if you were to model it using, I mean, you can model it as it turns out. It's not a very easy model, as I learned. I thought I would use Dirac delta. Didn't work out because it's not normalizable. Shoots off to infinity. But if you could do it, it would be an infinite square well, which means the potential doesn't allow any wave function to escape the box. Wave function is a function used to describe the underlying like function of a particle. Why isn't norm squared to find the probability density function? That's pretty neat. Also, probability is unitless. No, okay, so his thought process was in quantum mechanics, there's when you have an infinite square well or any quantum mechanic regime, it exists in energy levels, quanta. And there's a probability that it's in the ground state, a probability that's in the first state, first excited state. The ground state is the lowest energy level. It's like the electrons in their valence shells or below the valence shells. When you shoot light at a at a tungsten filament, when you threw electrons through there, the electrons get excited and they shoot out. They absorb energy, and then when they go back down, they shoot off light, which is what you see. You see the electrons going down after getting energy from some other source, like glow in the dark. Oh shit! There goes my viewers. And so the electron's first excited state is just the one up above. Its energy level is like quantum energy level plus, which means it comes in a discrete package, which means it's quantized, which means it's like n equals 1, 8 equals 2. So when Schrodinger produced his joke, mocking quantum mechanics, it was because when you look at a quantum mechanical scheme, the ground state has a certain probability of being there, and the first excited state has a certain probability of being there. So the first ground state, or the ground state, is the cat being alive when you put it in there. It's automatically at the ground state. After a random amount of time, the poison will release, and it will kill the cat, and the cat will be in the first excited state because uh, because the poison has exploded, killing the cat. So when you measure something, it collapses the wave function, which means you did something to mess with it. So in a two-state system, cat being dead or alive, it's it's either dead or alive, right? It's either the ground state or the first excited state. And when you measure it by opening the box and seeing it, assuming the poison doesn't kill you, you get a look at the cat, like you could see the photons hitting your eyes, and then there you go. That's Schrodinger's cat. It's actually long as fuck ill. Long as fuck ill. Do you have any questions? Because I don't know if I explained that properly. Well, it's just a consequence of how quantum mechanics is wave based. Like, you know, if you see, like on a guitar, you send a wave by pulling the string. It snaps back and it goes like this, right? What happens when it reaches the end of the string? It doesn't disappear. Some of it transmits into the. Yes, it would send it back. And if it sends it back, does that fuck up the sound of the string? Isn't that what tuning is? You tune it so it reflects mostly the same without a phase shift? I actually don't know. But waves construct and deconstruct with each other. In a microwave, the waves deconstruct and construct at certain parts, which is why it's uneven. Yes, so you just change the phase shift of the transmitted wave. You change it so it reflects mostly, I assume. I don't know. Yeah, because if it doesn't reflect with the same phase frequency, you get an out of tune guitar. Okay, well that's how fucking tuning a guitar works. There you go. You increase the tension. Funnily enough, tension in terms of wire is actually used to derive the wave equation. Which means analyzing a wire because it's deconstructing and constructing in different parts. I'm fucking sweating. So it's not like a continuous deconstruction, it's one deconstruction. You ever do that science experiment with your teacher in high school where he gets a big rope out and he hits you with it? No, he waves it and sends a wave through it. Did he ever do one where somebody sends a wave on the other side and then you see it like just combines or deconstructs in certain places? That's basically what's happening. So okay. Well, the microwave thing. You know how food heats unevenly, right? That's the microwaves, literally. The waves are actually pretty integral to higher level physics. Light being a wave is a wave. It's an oscillating electric and magnetic field perpendicular to each other, traveling in a transverse plane wave. You know what I mean? That basically means it's like a cross eye or a bullseye. Well, it's like the X and Y axis. One goes up in the X axis, one goes down in the Y, or over across in the. I don't fucking know. But polarizing filters are a consequence of light being waves. So sunglasses, for instance, are waves or wave blockers. They cut the light. They just have slits going like that. The light cuts through, can't get through fully. So the light just kind of polarizes, and then you get fuck me. Yeah, it's so fun. Interesting. Indeed, my brother. I'm almost there. Oh, can I have a nice energy drink? Nice drinky. To the save on. You can see the sign. The green sign. We'll smoke a little bit of reefer, you know? Oh, holy fuck. Good thing I did my knee exercises, or I would be exercising. You know when you touch something, you don't actually touch it. You've heard that before, right? It's because the electrons repel. They don't like being near each other. Except when they're spinning amusingly. Like angular momentum, inherent to an electron, called spin, can only pair with an electron with the opposite spin. Fermionic transmission breaks. So, it only took me 20 minutes. See that, bro? I'm a fucking criminal. Cop's gonna pull me over. Who's right there? What the fuck is the door? Oh, there it is. God damn. Oh, fuck, it's hot. I should have worn my jacket. Fucking cold. But I don't got pockets. Because I'm so bold. I didn't have any intention of talking about physics. Actually, no, I did. That's a lie. So I named it physics. Oh, fuck. That fucking blows, bro. My tribute team says I can't be a tutor. Fucking do the interview anyway. Before they say that. And then fucking they just slam me with that. I'm like, what the fuck? You tell me to get a job, then I get a job almost, and then you tell me no. Fucking annoying. And fucking the peer support thing. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Probably not. But it's still like training. It was a peer support training interview. And I hope I get it, because I'd love to be able to peer relate. Even if the employment is not guaranteed, it shouldn't be. The training's still, like, really seminal, in my opinion, for my life. Because I love talking to people. Yeah, Charlie's really successful. But he has a bunch of vices that he doesn't have control over. Somewhat. He does to a degree. He just kind of gets fed up and then learns. Yeah, just to make the voices. Thanks for the voices. I'm gonna have to get more shoes. Okay.
Please scan your home rewards card. Please scan your home rewards card. Bye, Nikki. Oh, bye. See you. I'm off tomorrow. Okay, we'll see you in a few days. Welcome. Please scan your first item. Select payment type. Oh, okay. Use PIN pad to complete transaction. Thank you for shopping at Save On Foods. Please scan your receipt. Welcome. Please scan your first item. Yeah, what's your number? 624. Thank you for shopping at Save On Foods.
Hello! I got a spicy sandwich. Now I'm gonna go back. Spend $15 on that. Fucking worth it. What do you mean one facet of life you're looking at, really? Oh, money is all. That's fair, actually. Dude, that's fucking, dude, you're fucking well as shit. That's awesome. I fucking feel really good about it. What do you define as success, then? Sorry, I must scroll down. I couldn't see it. Oh, yeah, so we did before. The boys. With the boys. Mossy cobblestone. I don't know what Jersey Schools is, to be honest. Goddamn shit. Well, because we're brought up to believe that. I need to trim my mustache. Like, we have consequential environments. Look, I went from like 4 cups of coffee to none, so I'm gonna drink what? One. And that's it. Uh, it's got 60, bro. Normal cup of coffee. No, it's got 180. Let's see if it could lie. I should make this walk more often. Lana, what are you eating today? This thing has stuffing on it, bro. It's a turkey cranberry stuffing sandwich. Mm. What do you like to cook? Well, I feel good. My caffeine dependence has been sated. Meth is honestly such a shit drug, bro. Like, meth made me horny, but not even close to as horny as this drug that I got breached for. What it did. Like, it was intense. Let's go through Riverview Forest. The connection's gonna fuck off. Oh, that's stupid. Windy, eh? Oh, you mean cook meth? I thought you meant do meth. When's the last time you watched Breaking Bad? Any episode? Hello? Embrace the racism. Who the fuck is that? Is that a global emote? I guess it would have to be, so I don't have non-global emotes on my channel. We don't deal with those guys here. Who is it? Looks like a fighting game player. It is a global emote. How is it on my channel then? That was a good meal. What game does he play? Do you think Twitch monitors my channel because I show porn? Street Fighter. It's that truck that Paul Walker drives. It's Fast and the Furious. What fuck is that? Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your back. That's a fucking good song, bro. I think, to a large extent, racism sucks. I shouldn't laugh at that. I was trying to go for like a really fucking, just like, simple statement. I think to a large extent, racism sucks. Now, I was thinking about how blacks tend to congregate to their groups and thus do their behaviors together. Music, for instance. I don't think any race is genetically better than the other at music. But environmentally has a much stronger role in life. You look at like all the people who get exposed to all this trauma, like their parents drinking and fighting and domestic abuse and shit like that. And then they do the same thing or they do the opposite. There's no in between. I guess because that's a dichotomy. Well, that kind of fucking failed. Fuck my shoe undone. No, but like blacks tend to congregate in terms of video games towards fighting games, and it's like I'll be to you, but like they are better in other games. There was like one black CS player, and I don't remember his name, but he wasn't very good. He was okay. You know what I'm talking about, Blindy? I'm saying there's a lot of demographics that stick together as demographics, and that ends up instilling like a more racist value. Not really value, but I'm trying to think of an example that's not like bluntly racist and will demonize me. Hockey. There are no black hockey players. There used to be. There used to be crazy good hockey players. Slap shots actually came from black people. Not even kidding. I saw a documentary. The black people literally invented the slap shot because they're crazy good at sports. Actually, I think there's like a genetically football, for instance, is now a black and white sport. There's no relations in it, so it's kind of like equal. But hockey has a lot of instilled racism. There's a bunch of no, it's neat. I saw this freaking documentary, and fucking it says like the older back you go, the less black people, and then you go far back enough, and there's more black people because the white people push them out of their sport. And so when you stay inside these zones where it's safe for your culture, you end up staying inside your safe zone. And then people just kind of will like racially relate that. Like, yeah, there's no blacks in hockey. They're too terrible. They're just not good enough. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck a racist hockey player would say. Yeah, get him on the Zamboni. That's not. I don't know how to do a Canadian accent, okay? Yes, and it shouldn't be. But racism is a natural consequence of having different people with different looks. Not traits, looks. And it's sad. Because, like, when you're getting systemically prejudiced, like, systemically hated on, it's like, that's not a fault of your own. Yes, I 100% know that all racism is racism is natural. That's just how it is. Like, it would have got away by now if it wasn't natural. That's because white people can't rap, bro. Only them freaking superior MCs can rap. Like, you look at me, bro. I can't rap for shit. This is risky as fuck. I'm not doing that. That's risky. My phone will drop. Yeah, there's no racism in Canada. If I was like, if I was welcome into the rap community, it'd be because I'm Canadian, bro. That's just a fact. Oh shit. I'm sideways. I'm a rigger. I know what that word means now. Shout out to the riggers and the boats. Okay, I'll see you, bro. See ya. See you, bro. It's interesting. If you think racism is natural, is that defeatist? To just straight up give up, surrender? I don't respect that. Just because something is natural doesn't mean you shouldn't fight it. Because it's only natural for a reason. And if it is inevitably completely unable to be removed, extirpated, so to say, then you're a coward for not fighting against it anyway. Because not one person should have to suffer on this planet. They can do it to themselves, In my opinion, people do it to themselves because they're unaware. But not one person should have to suffer. Especially because if it's no fault of their own, they just got born that way. Imagine getting born in Auschwitz, and then your life is instantly taken away. Whose fault is that? I should stop using the Jewish Holocaust as an example. It's trite, but emotionally compelling, so it's not that trite, I guess. It is kind of trite. I'm hallucinating my reality. There's nothing around me. It's all just degeneracy, debauchery, and a little tragically hip. I can't rhyme for shit. Doesn't take long to rhyme a dip. Take a fat rip. Something shift that I could relate but just loosely define. So why would I try to find the rhyme? Defined, eh? That's a good rhyme. Defined, it rhymed. Defined, it lined. Aligned. That's beautiful. It's interesting. As humans and animals in general, you find an appreciation of nature because that's where you fucking were. Like, people were born in nature. It's only in the past 10,000 years that we've had somewhat of a civilization to full civilization, so people get depressed. It's a possible reason. The interpersonal overload is also a massive reason that people get depressed. Like, goddamn. Like, I get bent out of shape because I fucking sent this email from my other email accidentally to the peer support training interviewer. And I fucking hated myself for it. I legit engaged mindfulness because I realized it was getting way out of hand and I was catastrophizing. And then I'm just kind of at peace with it. I pick up shit so fast. It's crazy. It's interesting, this tactic to just kind of set yourself back. Just look at your thoughts and be like, literally that. Just don't engage. Focus on your hand or understand that your thoughts are not getting you anywhere. In most cases, you just kind of think. But, like, how many of your thoughts materialize? So, like, when we develop the ability to speak, which should endow us to think. But again, that's a trait, atavistic, that doesn't stand in the modern time. I could have rhymed that, but I didn't. Eventually, I'll be so good at rhyming I will literally just run everything as much as I can. Let's think about that today. God damn. I was thinking about just now. There was this streamer on Twitch, Kai Sennett, and basically he's playing Batman, and then he like almost kills somebody in the game, and then Batman's asking for information, so the guy gives it. And he's like, "Ah, he snitched." That's only a thing that snitches and shit. If you live in an environment where you face repercussions for tattling on somebody, social repercussions. So jails and prisons and hospitals, there's a lot of consequence with basically no reward. So that's why in jail, prisons, penitentiaries, rats get stabbed. But that's not a good mentality to have on the real world. When you can serve to get rid of somebody and the people they like, there are people in the real world. Oh no, not the fucking this Italian dude. I don't know his name, but saw like a fucking hot. I saw he informed on a bunch of people because they were gonna kill him. So he pleaded guilty to like plotting 17 murders or some shit. And 17 murders is a lot. In terms of like violent crime, that's huge. That's 18 lives. They all went off without a hitch. Good on him. Honestly, that's pretty impressive. You can like plan that, like plan a murder to go off without consequence. And so he had to get facial reconstruction surgery because he was like a fucking top dog of the mafia at one point. Not like literally the Capone or whatever it's called. When did the Italian mafia start? Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious if it started with Prohibition? Like, that would be fucking crazy. Why don't I see that? That must not be true because I haven't seen it. That's so palpable. All my life, I've been unaware of the consequences of my actions, and I don't know how to gain that awareness. That was a good run. I gotta send a text to Richard. Fucking get him. Interested on the physics thing, so we have a Discord before we plot a course. Prosaic. Or prosaic mosaic amazes thee. I couldn't run that fast. There's a lot to think about in this world. Not a lot of actually things to do with those thoughts, sadly. You can't just project them onto other people. But it's worth trying. What the fuck is this tree? Flip tricks. Dominatrix. Okay, I'm going. Goodbye.